Congressman Brian Mast, always good to have you in, sir.
Always good to be with you.
So we have just putting up what your thoughts were on X, talking about this money that is, you know, we look at government waste, fraud, and abuse, and you're saying the clawback immediately for millions for Gaza, give it to folks who are hit for Hurricane Helene. American tax dollars should feed our families here at home, not fuel our foes abroad. Probably won't happen, but it is something that should happen.
The list of places could be extensive where we claw back dollars. We should be headed back into Washington, D.C. and making the point that here's the place that you put America first, and here's why. Stop giving billions of dollars to Afghanistan, which we're still doing. Give the American money to Americans. Stop giving billions of dollars to illegal aliens. Give it to help the Americans in North Carolina and in the panhandle of Florida. Stop giving billions of dollars to Gaza and our enemies that are killing Israelis. Instead, take that money and help out Americans, and the list could go on and on.
From where you sit, you hear a lot of testimony, and the fact that Kamala Harris now in Flint, Michigan is going to Arab American leaders is a pretty good signal that the pandering and everything they've done has still not garnered them enough support. Donald Trump, meantime, getting support from the Arab community. The Zogby poll we talked about this week, Congressman Mast talked about how it will impact what people vote. Israel and Iran right now, we're on the brink of a wider war there.
Yeah, I think when you look at the difference between President Trump on the Middle East and you look at the difference between he and Harris, it's very distinct. President Trump wants American energy, wants to support it, wants to insulate as much as he can the United States of America from those Middle East energy conflicts like what's kicking off right now. Harris doesn't. She wants America reliant on anything other than American energy, and that's exactly what's going on right now, why you see the importance of it.
You see the importance of it. And then you see sort of, you know, maybe when she goes out and she has to campaign with Liz Cheney and talk about January 6th, I just want to get your sense. You know, Jack Smith dropped basically this bogus election interference filing, 165 pages this week. And then 2 days later, she's on the stump with Liz Cheney. It's such seeding. I don't think there's any coincidence there that they're trying to use that narrative still this time around, Congressman Mast. And you have folks like Bruce Springsteen. Do we have that clip? I just want to play this. Another celebrity endorsement who doesn't live in the real world, wouldn't even know what it was like to, you know, lose everything, has this to say about Donald Trump and him being a threat.
Donald Trump is the most dangerous candidate for president in my lifetime. His disdain for the sanctity of our Constitution, the sanctity of democracy, the sanctity of the rule of law, and the sanctity of the peaceful transfer of power should disqualify him from the office of president ever again.
Maybe Kamala should be disqualified for, you know, letting Joe Biden serve when maybe it should have been a 25th Amendment. How about that?
That's one perfect example, right? We have somebody wearing the hat of commander-in-chief that every day that he wears that as an totally incapable commander-in-chief basically is treating American service members as though they're disposable. I would say that Mr. Springsteen's living in the glory days, as the song goes, and we're not in touch with the reality whatsoever. President Trump is the defender of democracy. He is the defender of the American people. He is the shield to all of those things that the federal government wants to bring in. When I say the federal government, I mean the deep state, the people in the swamp that have no problem taking your money and sending it abroad. He's the shield against all of that, and that's why the system is coming after him every single day. He is the shield, and we should be thanking him for it.